Hey guys, it's Asia, Beautiful Chaos Beauty here on YouTube, and I wanted to bring you a quick, fun video. That way you guys could get to know me a little bit better. So the best way I could think of doing that is to do a tag video. So I'm bringing you the 50 random questions tag video, and the 50 questions are found on Tumblr. I have them on my phone, so I'll be reading them from my phone throughout the whole video. So let's just get right into it because it is going to be pretty long with 50 questions. So, number 1, what's the last book that you read? The last book that I remember reading just for my pleasure would have been the 50 Shades of Grey books, but I know that I didn't even finish the entire series. So I don't even know if that counts, but that is the last book I remember reading. Number 2, do you like roller coasters? Yes, I do. And where I live at, there are a lot of theme parks here, so roller coasters is something that I have enjoyed since I can remember. Number 3, day or night? I think that I would prefer the nighttime. It's just that time of the day where you kind of get to unwind and relax a little bit, so I definitely like the nighttime. Number 4, what do you hear right now? I hear myself talking, and that's about it. I can't even hear anything in the background of my house, so that's probably a good thing. Number 5, what would you name your son or daughter if you had one? Well, I actually have 2 daughters, so their names are Ariana and Ashante. Number 6, do you want kids? Why or why not? I have kids, so yes, of course I want kids. Do I want any more children? That's undecided. I was recently just got married, and we are deciding whether or not we want to have more children or not. Number 7, what's your favorite memory with your best friend? I grew up in a household with a bunch of sisters, so some of my best memories are with them, and we were pretty close growing up. So, you know, shopping, going to the mall. We all went to school together, so that was a good memory. We always played a lot of sports together, so things like that. Number 8, how many times did it take you to pass your driver's test? I believe I took it twice, and that's when I was 16 years old, so that was quite a long time ago. Number 9, the scariest dream that you've had. That is interesting because I've had some dreams where some of the people closest in my life have died in my dream, and that's pretty scary to even think about. Number 10, how tall are you? I am 5'5". Number 11, the last thing you ate. I ate a sausage biscuit this morning. My husband went and got breakfast for us. Number 12, a band that you want to see live. I want to see Bruno Mars. I realize he's not a band per se, but who said I couldn't alter the questions? Rules are meant to be broken. Bruno Mars is, in my opinion, just absolutely amazing. His songs are so sexy and so sexual, and just, I mean, they get you moving and just get you in such a good mood. You can't help it. So I would love to go and see him. Number 14, do you like to swim? Yes, I do. I am a Floridian, so we do a lot of swimming and beach going and always at the water, so definitely like to swim. Things that you look for in a guy. I definitely like loyalty and respect, funny, morals, hardworking, all of that good stuff, and thankfully I am married to a man who has all of those traits. Number 16, has a book ever upset you? Not that I can think of. I mean, I am a crybaby, so shows, Lifetime movies, sad movies, they all make me really sad, but I cannot ever remember a book making me upset. Number 17, what was the first instrument that you learned to play? I don't play any instruments, so that's that. But I do actually remember learning how to play the flute back in grade school, like middle school. Some of your hobbies include, I really enjoy shopping. I like going to the beach, I like running, I like motorcycles, I like doing hair and makeup and, you know, all that good stuff. Number 21, What was the last movie that you watched? What was the last movie that I watched? I don't remember. The last one I remember watching was actually pretty recent, so I'm very behind on this movie. But I watched The Notebook recently, and I love that movie. I love it. I watched it with my husband, who had also never seen it. Number 22, do you have a favorite ghost story? What about a personal ghost story? No. I don't do ghosts. No ghost. 23, what is the farthest from home that you've gone? I've never left home. I mean, my mother lives about 15 minutes from where I live currently, and her and I are very close, so I can't imagine ever leaving her. I've never been away from home. Have you met anyone through Tumblr that you'd like to meet? No, and I don't even actually have a Tumblr. I just happened to hop upon these questions online, and I just thought that would be a good way to get to know you guys and you get to know me. Number 25, do you look like your parents? I think that I most resemble my mother, and I think of the children that she has, I am the one who looks like her the most. I definitely do not look like my father. Things that you have in common with your parents. My mother and I are very much alike. We're very strong-willed, independent, opinionated, outgoing people. We both have kids, so that's something in common. We're both brunettes. I have 2 kids. She has 3, and she had all girls, and I had all girls. So that's just a few things. What is to the right of you? To the right of me is a comb, a blue comb. 28, a favorite memory with a sibling. I touched on this earlier, but I mean, literally we grew up together, all of us, so we always had a lot of fun. My sister, who's right underneath me in age, she lived in Miami for about 6 years, so some of my best memories with her are going down to Miami to visit her on a weekend and just hanging out. Her and I went to a psychic shop down in Miami, and we had never been to a psychic, and we weren't sure that we believed or didn't believe, but we had so much fun that night, and crazy memories with her. What is something that you wish you'd done? I wish I had traveled more before I had children. Obviously, I don't regret my kids, but I would just love to travel. I have a sister who travels a lot, and I get a little envious of her sometimes because traveling is just something that sounds like a ton of fun. But now I'll just take my kids along with me, and we'll do family vacations, and they'll get to experience stuff that I've never experienced, and we can just experience it together. What are some of your favorite blogs? I love some of the YouTube vloggers that have blogs too. I really enjoy looking at Dulce Candy's blog and Tiffany D as well. I love their blogs particularly. Do you sing in the shower? Yes, and I dance in the shower too, but don't tell anybody that. Number 32, something others have described you as. I think that a lot of people would describe me as aggressive and thoughtful, and I would give the shirt off my back for anybody without any questions having been asked. Number 33, name of every pet you've had. Oh my god, every pet that I've had. My first pet was Maggie. She was a dog. She was a German Shepherd, and she was like the absolute best dog ever. I have 2 dogs. I'm actually looking at one out the window over here, and that's Boss. He's digging a hole. And there's another dog out there. His name is Oreo. And then we have a cat whose name is Callie. And I think that pretty much sums up all the pets I've ever had. Oh, and Dixie. Dixie was a dog that my husband had when he and I first met 7 years ago. And I mean, that dog was, she was the best. So So, and she passed away a couple years ago. That was really so. Those are the pets I've had. Your favorite superhero? Oh, Wonder Woman. She's got the cutest outfit ever. Number 35. Two of your fears. Two of my fears. Well, I'm terribly afraid of the dark. I don't like walking outside in the dark. It scares me. And then I'm always afraid of dying in a car accident. I don't know why, but I've always been very scared of dying in a car accident. What you're majoring in college, or what you plan to major in. I already graduated college, and I graduated with a bachelor's in business. Number 37, what is your favorite season? I would definitely have to say summer, especially living here in Florida. Now, don't get me wrong, here it's summer almost year-round, but the summertime is just so much fun, going to the beach. And when I was growing up and was in high school, we'd go to the beach like every weekend. The beach isn't very far from where I live, and we always had a ton of fun doing that. So I definitely enjoy the summer the best. The best vacation you took. I haven't really had many vacations, but I will say that my birthday was just 2 weeks ago, and my husband and I went and stayed at the beach for the weekend, and it was like a little mini vacation, and it was amazing. Like, we had a blast, and it was one of the best times we've had together. Why is your best friend your best friend? I would have to say that right now, and this is so cliche, and I know that, so don't hate me, but my husband is definitely like my best friend ever. And he's my best friend because I can cry, I can yell, I can scream, I can curse, I can be happy, I can do anything in front of him, and I know that he's not going to judge me for it. So he's definitely my best friend for those reasons. Number 40, how did you come across your favorite band? Bruno Mars, I mean, hello, he's mainstream. Occupations you wanted as a little kid? I think I wanted every occupation ever. Teacher, police officer, doctor, nurse. I wanted all of it. 42, are you an introvert or an extrovert? I'm definitely an extrovert. Number 43, when was the last time you drank? Oh, it's been a really long time. I'm not a drinker at all. I can't even remember the last time I drank. Number 44, how many pillows do you sleep with? I sleep with 2, but if I could sleep with more, I would. My husband and I fight over pillows nightly. Are you a safe driver? Yes, I am now. I haven't always been. I have an exuberant amount of tickets, and it's kind of embarrassing. Number 46, something that's bothering you right now. I actually don't feel well, and I have been sick off and on for the last couple of weeks, and that bothers me. I hate being sick. How many CDs do you own? I don't think I own any anymore. Everything's digital and on my phone or in my computer. How many books do you own? We own a lot of books, especially with the kids and them being in grade school. We have a lot of books. 49, how many aunts and uncles do you have? We have a small family, so I would say I have 2 aunts and 1 uncle. Yeah. And number 50, top 5 something. Top 5 something. Okay, let's do top 5 beauty gurus. In no order. Number 1, Nicole Guerrero. Number 2, Jaclyn Hill. Number 3, Dulce Candy. Number 4, Makeup by Tiffany D. And number 5, oh, let's see. Well, me, duh. No, number 5, jeez, I don't know. Who do I love? Oh, I love Michelle Phan, and I'm Ipsy Glam Girl, and I just love her, so those are my top 5 somethings. Top 5 beauty gurus. Alright guys, that's it. That was all 50 questions. Like, subscribe. Have any questions, comments, comment down below, and of course I'll link all of my social media stuff in the bottom bar down below as well, and I will be making more videos soon. I'm going to go rest and get better and come back with more videos shortly. So I love all of you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye guys.